Hi everyone, it's John here from CJM'S events and Krank It. This Sunday coming up, we have got this fantastic event which is for women and children, and it is heaps of fun. So this is a great event for the children. They get to experience what some big finish lines all look like. There's the flags, the banners, the whole works for them. So they get to have a fantastic experience and out riding amongst the fresh air, amongst the forests, and that all through Bottle Lake Forest. So we've sent out an email for you. We want to make sure that everyone has read that race information and know exactly what's going on prior to starting. So parents, can you please go over this with the children so they have a clear understanding of what's happening on the day? And if you haven't done that, you're actually putting the children at risk, or other children as well. So please make sure you do that. It's really key for the whole safety of everyone, both the parents and the children when they're racing. Okay, the timetable for the day is the car park opens at 8 a.m. The actual park at Bottle Lake Forest opens about at 7 a.m. so you can be there earlier, but 8 a.m. should be fine. We'll have race registration there for you to come and pick up your race packs for those who haven't had them posted out. That is from 8 o'clock till 9 o'clock at the race HQ. That's just by the finish line. There will be a briefing at 9:20 for the 3 to 6 year olds and the 7 to 8 year olds for both individuals and teams. The start of 3 to 6 year olds will start at 9:30 and you'll be let off in waves. We've got over 120 children between 3 years and 6 years with the appearance, so that's 240 people on bikes, and they'll be set off on waves. There'll be mini waves, and that will flow through until the start of the 7 and 8 year olds, which will be at 9:55. Any parents that are doing the 3 to 6 year olds and doing the 7 to 8 year old team, there will be plenty of time. We won't start the 7 to 8 year olds until the 3 to 6 year olds have finished and the parents get the chance to get across to the start line for those events. Then at what we call race 2 briefing, the second briefing will be for the 9 year olds plus for the individuals and the teams and the women that are taking part in the 22k. So the race starts at approximately at 10:55 as for the 9 pluses. And prize giving will be 10 to 15 minutes after the last competitors finish. This is estimated around 12:30 to 12:45. So those mothers that are riding, you will have time to move from one event to the other and you won't get left behind either. Okay, so we'll make sure that all works for you. So the times are approximate because sometimes it can be delayed with some of the slower riders that could be out there, and we just want to make sure that everybody flows through for the day, and it tends to run itself very, very well, and it works really good for the prize giving as well. So those children and the teams with other children and their mothers, when your mother does the first lap, you have to wait in the designated area until the mother or the team member has completed their lap, where they'll tag you before starting. So at no time while you're waiting to leave that area, you need to make sure you are there and not be riding off and going somewhere else. So the route for the competitors, if you've done Krank It before, you will note that this year there is a bit of a change to the start and finish area. The finish line will be on the grass on the left as you enter Bottle Lake Forest Park. This is due to grass development in the area, and we ask that children do not ride on the grass areas marked. I'll send out a separate map for you on that as well. I just need to have another confirmation of what can be walked across and what can't with the rangers at the park. So there'll be a separate map that will be sent out, but you will get that prior to the event. The course will be marked for all riders, and they're to follow the arrows that are out there for your course and the marshals at the different points along the route. There are 3 different routes, one for the 3 to 6 year olds, and that's now 2.5k, not 2k, with the change that we've had to make for the finish area. The 7 and 8 year olds, approximately 7 kilometres, and the 11 year olds, an 11k route for the 9 plus and upwards. And those ladies doing the 22k, you do 2 laps. There are arrows directing the riders. There are purple arrows for the 3 to 6 year olds, blue arrows are for the 7 and 8 year olds, and for 7 to 8-year-olds to follow. Mum's doing the team event with the 7 to 8-year-olds. You follow the blue arrows as well. So make sure you follow the blue arrows. Just think you're a 7 or 8-year-old again. So the red arrows are for the 9 plus. At some points you will have both blue and red arrows. This is where all riders are on the same part of the course naturally. So that is why you may see a blue and a red arrow. With the race being held at Bottle Lake Forest, the area can't be closed off to the general public. We'll have signs up advertising the event, but all riders must be aware that there are other users of the park. These will be runners, walkers, riders, and potentially horses, although we're away from the horse trails and that are. If any of the public comes past a marshal, they will be warned of the event and advise them to keep well clear. We do not expect any vehicles within the park, although rangers may be called into the area. Just be mindful of this, although it's not anticipated that any vehicles will be in the park. The prize giving, it will be every finisher will receive a medal when they finish. Prize giving will be approximately 10 minutes after the last competitor in the 9 to 9 plus categories has finished. There will be first, second and third place getters in each category. They will receive prizes, and we'll have a number of spot prizes as well. If you get placed in your category, you must be present at prize giving to receive the prize. These will not be sent out afterwards or given to anyone else on your behalf. So if you're getting a category prize or a spot prize, you need to be present to receive those. Okay, so it just supports everybody who are putting things together, and good to acknowledge the sponsors and that you are there doing that for it. Just a point on that is that the mothers and the 3 to 6-year-olds, you don't get a medal. It's just for the children that are there. You're just there for the support rider, which is pretty cool. So the children all get those medals, but in the teams categories, mums and daughters and mums and sons, you definitely do get a medal as well as the children. And we covered off the spot prizes for you. The car parking. Now the car parking is within the Bottle Lake Forest General Car Park. This is the paved area on the left as you come into Bottle Lake Forest, and this overflow car park will have to be on the road this year. So if the car parks are full, you will have to park on the roadway. Previous years we've come through the Frisbee golf and had parking, but that's where all the grass area has been developed, and we can't use that for parking either. So it was in the general car park and then out onto the road. There is some parking, probably about 50 or 60 cars can be parked as you come in on the left. I'd recommend that that's where you go to for a start, and because you're right beside the finish line. Okay, so as we said, we can't use that car parking that we have previously, and the finish line is also in that different area. So the toilets are the public toilets in the car park area. So make sure that those are the toilets that you're using. Don't be going into behind the trees or anything like that. The route, as I said, is marked by the purple arrows for the 3 to 6-year-olds, blue arrows for the 7 and 8, and red for the 9 plus. And the route, you should be able to do the route without marshals, but there will be marshals out there to support and gives if anything goes wrong, that there's a marshal there for any of the kids to be in touch with, and they can sort that out. If a rider falls or injures themselves, please stop to aid assistance and have someone go to advise the next marshal of the accident. We will have medics on site for assistance. If this does occur, please make sure you know the whereabouts the accident has happened. For example, it could be on 13th or 15th Ave. If riders that are riding with mobile phones, please put my number in there, which is 027 226 7769, and that would speed up anything if there was an emergency and we needed to get to any of the children quickly. That's how we would process that, because if you can ring us, that is better and quicker, as the marshals would be ringing us the same way. Race numbers, they're to be placed on the handlebars with the cable ties provided. No number, no start. Simple as that. Although the mums and the 3 to 6-year-olds, you don't have a number, but the kids do. And all numbers can be kept as well. That's part of your memorabilia of it as well. So the numbers can be kept. And a lot of the times it's children, could be the children's first race. Imagine 3 to 6 year olds, a lot of them will be their first ever race or doing events. So it'd be pretty cool to have something to, as well as the medal, to take home and show it, or have that number on your bike for a wee while, showing all your mates and that how you're doing it. Those competing in the team categories, you'll receive the 2 numbers. The grey number goes on the competitor doing the first lap, and the green on the competitor doing the second lap. And the team section with mums and sons and mums and daughters, the mums do the first lap. That means that all mums should have the grey number on their bikes. Individual numbers are red, and the 3 to 6 year olds, as said, only the child has the number, as the mother is the sport rider, not in the race. So while she doesn't get a number, she doesn't get a medal as well, but you're doing a great job supporting the kids. Please, if you pick up your race number and for any reason you do not start, please let us know. The same thing as if it's being posted out to you and you do not enter, please make sure you let us know, because we don't want to be out there looking for anybody when you're sitting at home in front of the fire or whatever. So please advise us accordingly on that. Coffee, there will be coffee vendor on site. EFTPOS is available for coffee. There's potentially a barbecue as well for the scouts. They're looking to, if they can get their numbers and that up there, that there will be a barbecue running there as well. But there will be food in that with the coffee vendor who's normally at Bottle Lake Forest, and we potentially will have another one as well servicing all of you. There's a memorabilia. If you're looking for some further memorabilia of the event, we'll have t-shirts and cycling tops available for purchase. And again, EFTPOS or cash is available for that. And all finishers will receive the finishers medal except the mums in the 3 to 6 year old event. And the teams, both team members will receive the medal at the finish line. So that's pretty much it all. Just look out for the map that's going to be sent out for you as well, and we'll keep you in touch on that. So that'll be also posted out on Facebook, and we'll potentially flick it out on an email to everybody as well. So if anyone does have any queries prior to the event, please don't hesitate. Just flick us an email and we'll get a response back to you fairly quickly on that. Until Sunday, take care, and we look forward to seeing you at Krank It. Take care, everyone.